Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at this Easy A Broly who just dropped with Gogeta. He's definitely getting overshadowed by Gogeta. People are liking him a lot better, but I want to check this Broly out for myself, just kind of see how he feels to me, and see if I like him or not. I definitely don't think he's a bad unit, and I think everyone agrees he's going to be super good for World Tournament, so if like you're a player that struggled for World Tournament, like this guy's going to be cooking in World Tournament, right? But let's see how he's going to look in like general content. So very good leader skill, movie bosses in full power. It's nice to have like a proper like just full power 170, right? And then a super attack effect. He greatly raises attack and defense for one turn and does supreme damage to all enemies. So the one bummer is that when he attacks all enemies, he's only getting supreme damage. But here's the thing. He only has this for 4 turns, so you're only going to see 1 to 2 turns of this Broly anyways. And then he's going to get immense damage. So that really doesn't bother me too much. And in World Tournament, where you want the AoE, the supreme damage is going to be plenty good enough anyways, right? So that doesn't really bother me that much, just because I know this Broly isn't going to be out very long. Then his passive is Key 6, attack and defense 150, an additional attack and defense 120, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of being a super when facing only one enemy at the start of turn. So that's good. They give him that to compensate, right? Because they know, hey, we give him lower damage because he's AoE, but when you're facing one enemy, we're going to give him a good chance to do a double super, right? To kind of compensate for that. So I do like that. And then he gets an additional attack and defense 150 and launches an additional super when facing 2 or more enemies at the start of turn. So they really built this guy for World Tournament. So the key plus 6 on a TUR, you'd think that's pointless because you don't need more than 12 key and that's plenty. But in World Tournament, they know you only get 1 leader skill, right? So that key plus 6 basically means even in World Tournament, he's probably going to be auto supering. And since you're facing 2 or more enemies, he's going to guarantee double AoE super. So they basically just made this guy a better version of LR STR Broly for World Tournament because you're getting double AoE super. So even if he's not effective against all types and he's attacking STR enemies, with the double super and like the damage boost he's getting, he's probably going to clear anything, right? So I think this guy could even be better than that STR Piccolo. STR Piccolo doesn't get guaranteed additional supers, but guaranteed crits, which is quite powerful for World Tournament, right? But I think this guy's going to be right there. I did give mine a balance of additionals and crit, because with AoE, you want to be critting, you know, all those enemies. Additionals are going to be even better for this guy, though, for the stacking defense. So I could definitely see the argument for maybe more additionals, but I got a pretty nice balance build here. So then he's going to transform just after 4 turns, which is what he had before. But now his super attack effect is just raise attack and defense for 1 turn, does immense and lowers defense. So he's going to get a 30% attack and defense raise. And then his passive is Key plus 8, attack and defense 200%, launches an additional, has a high chance of being a super, plus an additional attack 200 and defense 100 when facing 1 enemy. Wow, so that's a big extra buff for facing 1 enemy. And then additional attack and defense 120 when facing 2 or more enemies. So if you're facing 2 or more enemies, he gets less attack but more defense. But they made this guy, really they meant this guy to be very offensively based, right? Not as much defensively. And then launches an additional super starting from the turn in which it performs the 3rd super in battle. So the way this Broly works is you potentially in 1 turn could get the super. You could get so he has a guaranteed additional with a high chance of becoming a super. So if that procs is a super, then if you hit a potential super, you'd get a guaranteed 4th super. So if this guy quad supers, his defense is actually probably going to be pretty decent, right? Kind of crazy. All right. So, and then you can see I've got him full level 10 links ready to go. He's on a bunch of teams. STR Cooler is his 200% team right now. And I'm going to link him up with this STR Broly. I think they share like 6 links. So, sure, let's link those bad boys up. And I haven't used that STR Broly hardly at all. So I'm kind of interested just to try him out and see how he's looking. So this turn here with Turles, we've got 3 links active. 280k starter turn defense. So here's the thing. This Broly's going to look better start of turn than Gogeta, especially early on. But Gogeta gets way more defense on super. But, you know, 280 with 30% on top of that, I mean, he's going to be, what, like 350 to 400k defense? That's not bad after super, right? Let's see what his offense is looking like here. He is very heavily supported here, because we're getting support from Ginyu and Turles. But he's not getting as many links. So, okay, 5.6. So 5.6 isn't a crazy attack stat, but that's because this is AoE, and he's going to get the guaranteed additional, and it did proc as a super. So Broly still just did like a 10 million AoE super attack stat, right? Which is pretty good. Yeah, we'll take that. Sure, we'll take that. Alright, now Broly next turn will still be regular Broly. Now, I could have floated him off to get the full power Broly sooner, but this is fine. And I'm just going to float the STR cooler here. We're going to keep the two LRs just smashed together. And then that way I'm just always going to have floating support. There is 0% chance this physical Vegeta is surviving this turn with all these STR coolers. 0% chance. So we'll let these coolers go crazy, finish off this Vegeta, and then we'll get another Broly turn of the normal Broly. See what he's looking like. And he should be linked up a lot better, but he's going to be getting less support. So it'll probably even out and be about the same as what we saw last turn. We'll see. Okay. And the cooler just building up, getting a bunch of attacks here. Very low attack stats, but he's not built up, and he's very poorly linked. Very poorly linked. And still going to, like, take out this Vegeta, like, no problem. So there we go. So let's get to the next turn, and I am kind of curious about that other STR Broly, because I like barely, and mine's at 90%, so he's almost rainbowed, and I think he's max links. Pretty sure. Okay, let's see here. Alright, yeah, you're max links. Alright, and I know he gets stuff with orbs, but he doesn't orb change, which is kind of frustrating here. So 273k defense. Do we lose any links here? Alright, so we are getting 5 out of 7. Sure, we'll just put Broly in slot 1 here, because I want to make sure he gets the attack in. So once again, 280k defense, not too crazy. After supering, it's okay. I think this Broly's going to be okay against normals for most red zone. Ooh, 7 orbs. That's going to be good for STR Broly. Alright, I just got to double check. What does this guy all get? Disables guard with 2 or more. Oh, he's going to get a guaranteed additional with 6 or more. And then effective against all. Okay, interesting. Okay, so he's going to get a guaranteed additional. I don't think we'll see it. Kind of curious, what is STR Broly going to look like? Alright, let's look at physical Broly. Yeah, 5.8, so about 6 mil. Which, once again, for an AoE, and considering he's only got supreme damage, I'll take that. And he's going to double super, so he's going to completely wipe out here. So probably a good thing I attacked with him first, because that STR Broly would have double supered and, like, wiped him out. Ooh! Okay, STR Broly, 4.2, yeah, he's super unimpressive. This STR Broly, who needs orbs, who cannot orb change, he's very unimpressive. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay. Because he's not like the oldest banner unit, really. He's not that old. That's kind of crazy. Alright. I think the coolers can definitely clear this stage. So we're going to go for that. We're going to play it aggressive here and go for the clear and hopefully get a fresh Vegeta for the next turn. We'll see, though. This friend cooler, yeah, 4.7, okay. This is without any links, though. Alright, let's just do a bunch of attacks. Give me some crits. We want to take this STR Vegeta out. Give me another super. Okay, even with the normals, though, we did decent damage. We needed this other cooler, though. Maybe give me at least 2 supers here. This one hasn't built up very much yet, so we definitely need a lot of attacks. Give me like a 5 attack turn or something cooler. Let's go crazy here. Alright, there's one. Alright, good. Another super. We need some crits, please. We need some crits from these poorly linked coolers. Ah! Give me one more super, please. Okay, please crit, because I've got physical Ginyu, and if they don't crit, I don't know. Give me a crit, please? Okay. Alright, I think Ginyu, hopefully with that sliver of health, can finish. Oh, no. No, no, no. Alright, so we just get to see one attack from Broly. That's super unfortunate. And he did a bunch of damage to us to boot. Okay, that was pretty darn unfortunate. But we get to see Transform Broly do one attack. Oh, well. Now, he is Transformation Boost, so he is getting supported from Cooler here. We're definitely going to throw Broly in slot 1 here. 300k starter turn defense. So now, he just gets a normal attack and defense raise. Okay, and he's going to get the additional. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. Man, I'm going to Sensu Bean here. I don't think I'm fine not using damage reduction, because, yeah, we're definitely not going to die even on a super type disadvantage here. But I felt like that warranted a Sensu Bean, just to heal us back up. Alright, Broly, what do you got for an attack stat here? Remember, this guy can, like, quad super. Okay, about 9 mil, okay. I mean, that's good, considering this guy could quad super. I mean, he could potentially put up, like, a 35 to 40 mil attack stat, right? Okay. I want to get another full turn, so what am I going to do here? So the coolers have proven to be not dependable, but here's the thing. The coolers are going crazy anyways. And the coolers are more built up. Alright, I'm going to go for it. I'm actually going to use an active skill. I'm going to try to burn... Yeah, I'm going to just burn this Vegeta down, and we just want to get him done. We're going to go balls to the wall here. I'm going to trust my coolers to actually do their thing. And Turles actually is sharing some links, right? Yeah, we're getting big bad bosses, so Cooler should look a lot better here and should do a lot more damage. I think we're going to be safe here. Hopefully that was a super attack we just disabled. Yeah, 6.8, okay. The numbers are a lot beefier now, and this is the non-linked cooler, right? The other cooler's going to be looking a lot better. Oh yeah, yeah. We're going to smoke this Vegeta out of here with attacks like that. Yep. Alright, give me the other cooler now. The other cooler I don't think is as built up, though. Oh yeah, just the one cooler almost soloed. Alright, 4.2 for this cooler. Alright. So there we go. We got through this Vegeta. Now we're going to get a fresh Vegeta for Broly. This is what we want. We want to see Broly really take off. Now here's the thing. He's going to get the guaranteed additional super once he's done the third super. So he's done one super. So provided I super twice, we're going to get another guaranteed one for sure. So let's go on slot 1. About 286k starter turn defense. So that's not really going to fluctuate, right? So let's just see what the attack is doing here. And look, we got a fat stack. I kind of want to see STR Broly get an attack. We got a fat stack for him too. Alright, this should be a pretty good turn for both Brolys. Alright, what do we got here? So 8.5. So Broly now is pretty consistent, right? He doesn't have that 4-turn stack, which is kind of unfortunate. But 8.5, let's see as he supers more in the same turn. Ooh, that's a big shot, okay? And then 8.8, okay? This is number 2. He's got a guaranteed third coming, and then we have hidden potential also. I think he's going to get the guaranteed third right away, and then it will be hidden potential. So there's 2. Now here's 3, 9.2. This could be like the infamous darn near 40 million attack stat turn. We just need one more super from hidden potential here. Oh, and he did survive long enough. And there it is. We just did near a 40 million attack stat with Broly. So offensively, this Broly has a pretty high ceiling. Like, he can do some stuff. And like, he's critically... Okay, just one turned that very late phase Vegeta with about 40 million damage. That was impressive, I'm not going to lie. But I do get what people are saying. Like, defensively, he does leave a lot to be desired. But overall, I think this Broly's a fun, like, very good offensive unit. You're going to find use for him in World Tournament. I think in Super Battle Road, you're going to get some use on stages with a lot of enemies. I think he can definitely cook in there. But yeah, is he going to tear up Red Zone? Probably not. If you get lucky with RNG, though, and he doesn't get supered, he's going to offensively put in some work. And here's the crazy thing. I mean, this is the best Broly in the game, right? Is there a Broly you can say is better than this one? I don't think so. LR STR Broly's definitely aged out at this point. The Tech LR Broly's definitely aged out. That STR Broly I just showed you, he's definitely not good. Wrathful Broly's Easy 8 on release, so he's just in the trash heap. So yeah, there just isn't a better Broly. Okay, I think you could say Dokkan Fest Int Broly could still be better because he's more defensive, right? But for sure, offensively, this is the best Broly in the game. But yes, Int Dokkan Fest Broly would be a contender. But I think, and there's a part of me that's like wondering, is Anniversary, could that be like the standalone full power Broly and Blue Gogeta we've been wanting? And like, what if this Broly's like a perfect running mate with them? Could be an interesting wombo combo. I know defensively this Broly won't hold out, but man, he just put up some numbers. So let me know what you think of Broly. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.